Well,
Hey,
hello, hello,
hi.
hello. We
Hello.
are live, everyone.
Hello,
Good
hello.
morning. Hi, everyone. Good morning, good
Hello.
afternoon,
Hi.
wherever you are tuning in from. Again, we are here. We are the Life Changers Squad. Welcome to another episode on our Sunday across the globe. So we just want to welcome you all again. We just thank you for watching us, for all the people that's going to be jumping in, as well as all the people that will be watching our replay. So before I go on, I just want to go ahead and give it to everyone to say hi, hello. How was your week? I guess we can go around in circle.
It was, as usual, I'll start. I'm up there on the left, so I'll go ahead. Start. Yeah, it was nice. Everything good. Always something to do, but also some time to enjoy. A little bit colder, getting into fall, so I have to get used to that weather change as well.
Nice, nice. How about you, Sandy?
Yeah, the week was good. I was working on my ad and enjoying the weather too for a couple of days. And we got some rain, but it's rain is good too. But yeah, it's good.
Awesome, awesome. How about you, Melissa?
Oh, it was awesome. Now that we had some holidays happening around, Halloween, El Dia de Muertos, so it was kind of more of
Yes.
some celebration going on. But still, at the same time, doing business alongside, the flexibility of our business, you have the freedom to manage your time and still enjoy. So it was quite an awesome week for me.
Nice.
Awesome. Cool. How about you, Lupe?
Hi, good afternoon from Montreal. It's gloomy outside, and we are fortunate to have 1 extra hour of sleep today and still working on my ad. So, yes, the good thing, as for Melissa, we could manage the schedule according to, or the business schedule according to what we have, because we are like working on a global business, and we could do it anytime that we have the opportunity to do so.
Awesome. For me, I guess I'll go last. For me, it was a busy week. We were kind of short-staffed in my current full-time job, so life is busy. You have work and busy wife and mommy duties and everything else in between. So busy, busy, busy. But we're so happy to be able to come live to you guys on this Sunday. Despite our busy schedules, we are all here to gather together to let you guys know and just kind of give you guys details or information of our business. Our business does not stop moving, which is the best time. We can be busy, but our business is moving on the background. So, which is the best part, which like everyone says. So, today we have an episode of just kind of talking. It'll be a chill chat. Our topic today, we're just gonna go straight to it, is what do we do as a, I guess, in a day in our business. So like like you hear from everyone here, we're all busy in our different life. We all have work, but what does a day in our business journey look like? And that comes with a lot of different, I guess, different ways, different process. So that's, we're just gonna chat with that and just kind of give you guys what that looks like for us. Because most of us, like I said, we all work, or we are parents, we're moms, or all that kind of stuff. So we have a lot of stuff going on aside from the business. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and throw it out in the floor, whoever wants to go, and just kind of share exactly what, how does your day look like in your business in a day with everything else on top of it. Guess we can go back to the normal then. You want to start
Right.
off, Monica?
Well, it's interesting because, like you said before, we can kind of choose when we want to work. So a day could look different on a Saturday or a Sunday than a Tuesday. And today, actually, I had a lot of action going on in the background while we had people over on a Sunday for friends and family over for a long lunch. And when I looked, I didn't look at my phone for quite a while. And when I looked at it, you could see that there was still stuff going on. So of course, that's nice when you know that you can take those breaks and just live normal life whenever you need to, and it's still working. That's one of the, the cherries of the business, I would say. And yeah, every day you take it a little bit. Or for me, at least, it's how much I can do at whatever time. And sometimes it's kind of like digging in deeper to learn something new, maybe, or I have ads running. So I was checking into that today and seeing how that was running. And somebody in Norway was having big problems trying to figure something out. So I took some time to help her out. And I had never met her before, but this is the nice things when I know I've learned something and I can show someone else also and help them get them on their way. So
awesome.
That's what I did today.
Is that your typical day in terms of?
Yeah, I would say so. Because I'm at home a bit, of course, but sometimes when you're out and about with the kids, I have a son. So when you pick him up or when you have to go somewhere, you kind of sometimes take a look in and sometimes you don't have to. That's one of the biggest reasons why I joined was the freedom to do it whenever you can and however long. So that's a huge benefit for most people. I guess all of you would agree to that, that you can change. One day you don't do anything, the next day you do a little bit more, or maybe just a little bit. But yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I mean, that's what we've been talking about, right? With all our episode, the different benefits of the business, which primarily one is the flexibility, right?
Yeah.
So it's just amazing to have that. So yeah, thank you, Veronica. You want to go, Sandy? What does your day look like in a business, your business journey?
For my day, well, it all depends, one of the great things about this business is the flexibility. So, but sometimes, like I have aging parents, so like I will drive them to to do their like lab test. Like for example, this Monday, that's what I'll be doing, like starting my day on that. But other than that, like I met another business owner, so we usually work together. Like so, we start with our content during the day, and then we also working on a video ad together. So and going through training and growing together, and then I also join another group, so I'm grabbing a little for more skills. So I just joined the Spanish group to create the project in Spanish for the Spanish speakers, so they're able to have the training in Spanish.
That's cool. I mean, we're totally global, right? So we have so much different languages, and so we need all that translation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. How about you, Melissa? Oh, you're on mute.
Sorry for that. So I was saying every day is not the same. As we mentioned, our business has that flexibility. But on a typical day, my day begins with prayers. So that's one thing that does not change. So prayers, and then I do my affirmations. I hope I'm pronouncing it well. And then I get to see our flock community, what is happening for the day, and see if it's possible for me to plug in, or if it's not possible, to see how I can catch up on a replay on what was happening on that day. Currently, right now, I'm working on doing an ad. Probably not now, but in future, and my mentor is helping me on how to go about it, and of course also preparing to do more go lives on my Facebook page, because I've not been doing that. So she's helping me on that, And in coming weeks, you'll get to see me more on, out there doing go lives. Yeah. So, on a nutshell, that's how my day is currently. Yeah.
Nice, cool.
You're inspiring me, Melissa. I also have to start doing some go lives on my own.
Sandy is really, I think who does a lot. I think I see Lala, also Sandy, and I don't know, Lope.
Yeah, we had our 10 days go day challenge. So that really helped.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So there's a lot, right? There's a lot of challenges and a lot of things that we go outside of our comfort zone in doing all these
Mhm.
lives and interviews and like this. And I think we're all getting used to it, right?
Yeah, we are.
So I
And of
mean,
course, it is nice when you have someone to converse with. When you're by
Yeah.
yourself, it's conversing with
So
yourself. So
yeah,
it's like a normal day, right? You talk to yourself.
yeah,
I found it, well, it depends, like I found that it's easier for me to talk about myself because I see myself like a camera, like if I'm talking to someone. But when I'm in group, it depends because I think it depends of the chemistry that you have with the other person,
Mhm.
when you're talking.
Mhm.
I think that makes a
Mhm.
difference, who you're talking to. Well, for someone who has experience, then like it's fine.
That's
But for
counted.
someone who's starting, it depends of the chemistry with the other person
True.
or the
I mean,
topic.
you'll have like
I was thinking,
no, go ahead, Melissa.
as Sandy was saying, I still find the awkwardness for me. I find it easier when I'm doing something like maybe cooking, but just sitting there and starting talking, I feel like, what am I saying? But if I'm doing something or, like there's something that is keeping me busy, I feel like the words are flowing in easier. But anyway, as you said, everything is just practice, and finally it becomes something that is easy to just do it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I think
Yeah.
it's, we
Yeah.
all can be just ourselves and just,
Mhm.
it's not something you have to be an expert in or
Oh, yeah.
anything. It's,
Mhm.
Yeah.
do it the way that you feel comfortable with it, and that's fine.
Mhm.
What were you
Yeah.
going to
I mean,
say, Lala?
no. Just I mean, because we all come in the business all brand new at some point, right? So we all had to get used to with certain things,
Mhm.
right? So it's part of the process, is what I say. But yeah. So going on, Lupe, how about you? What's your day, or take us to your day in your journey of business day or business journey?
Yeah,
What is
like yes, as mentioned by almost everyone, we do this business on the side. Like I still do my full time job, and during the day, if some of my mentees have some questions, I do take time during my lunch break or time after my full time job to answer them as other mentors do. I am there always to guide them because I'm still learning things, and what I do really during the time that I am working on my business is to learn some things that I never did before. It's so it's so hard for me because I am not used to like in front of a camera, and I stumble when I try to do like talk to the camera. I stumble. I sometimes I'm blocked with whatever the ideas, the thoughts that in my mind doesn't like normally comes out.
Mhm.
So I am still there, but I am sure with the practice that we do, all the challenges, all the activities that we do in our group, someday we will all be there. And like now, I am currently working on a YouTube video. Hopefully, I'll be able to launch it in the next few days. Still learning so much. I never knew how to edit videos, but with this business, I could say I am improving on things.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't know how it is for all of you, but I feel that all these things that we didn't do much before we started this business, or we may have just said, like editing a video, oh, I don't feel like it, or it's another app to learn, or whatever. Now, when you do it, it's more of a joy. It's different because you know that you're actually creating something that will support your business, right? And once you do it, you're thinking, why didn't I do this before? This is not so hard. And of course, it helps with all the training and all the support you get from other people. But I've noticed a lot of times that it's helped me to just get on with it, just go ahead and try things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry, I was getting all distracted with my voice. You can't see them, but then they're like both in my
Sometimes
corner.
you see some legs walking through.
This is part of this whole process, right? I mean, they
It's
could
online business from home.
Yeah, it's entertaining. It's very entertaining.
Oh boy, I'm like, okay, I'm trying to have 3 people trying to conversate with me. Anyway, thank you guys.
Ignore them and tell us about your day, Lala. What do you do?
Exactly right here.
Yeah.
But yes, I agree. I mean, I work also. I have a full-time job. I work Monday to Friday. 8 to 4:30 job, right? So usually in between, what my day looks like is usually, of course, you wake up and try to get your mindset going, and I have to take care of my son's lunch and all of that kind of stuff, and then rushing to work, trying to hopefully I don't go into a 60 miles trying to rush to work because I'm busy trying to get all my kids ready. But yeah, and then during work, in between, I mean, during my lunch break, sometimes I would have, Zoom meetings with different business owners, and just kind of do certain live. And then when I get home, it's a different ball game, right? So I come home, do mommy duties, and then typically after everyone's kind of knocked out, that's when I jump in with the business in the evening. So like everyone said, it's the flexibility. It's your own time. You do it when you want to do it. It's the same with business, right? It's how much you put in will reap exactly how much it'll come back to you. But the best part is, you can take your time as slow as you want, as fast as you want, depending how quickly you want the result for the business. But the fact that it's the flexibility and there's no pressure of trying to get things done for the business, it's your time, right? Which is what everyone's saying here, is the flexibility that you can do even if it's an hour or 2 of your day. And that's usually, I give myself that an hour or 2 at least each day. Unless I'm super tired, I don't even touch it. But like I said earlier, we all know, even if we're not touching the business, we have our automation system that works in the background, right? So we could definitely be enjoying what we need to do, or we could be taking a rest day, but our business don't rest, is what I say. It just
Let the machines work.
Oh, yeah.
let them work in the background. And I think
the same.
yeah, which is the best part. And so that's because then I've never really had that type of business where you still have to put in the work, but a lot of it with this business, it has a lot that works for you. So you don't have to do the hard. You're still doing it, but not as much as you would normally if you had a different type of business, right?
Like a monitoring also sometimes, it's I do some translation online, or did more in the past, and it really is that exchange. I have to work on it. And if I don't work and, translate those things, then there's no salary coming in. There's no automation. I mean, okay, people think you just use DeepL or something to translate things, but it doesn't work that way, because most of the time that's not what you want to use in a professional environment. So you really have to sit there, and sometimes it's 10 hours a day. It's, it's like being in an office tied to a chair as well.
Yes.
So yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I found that this business check like all the boxes. Like I heard other business owners saying the same thing, and it's true because like compared to the work that you have to put into this business to the other business online, this is not much. It's just learning, training, and then do the things, and then after that, like the system works for you. Then you have that amount of flexibility to spend with your family or do the stuff that you love. But yeah, that's one of the things that I like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mean,
for
I
me,
agree totally.
sorry, for me today, while doing trying to continue editing on my video, I am cooking some for the week because we have to bring lunch at work, or my husband does, and I have to prepare for the whole week while I am doing my business. So what else? What business can you see out there that gives us the opportunity to do these things while you are doing your normal day during weekends?
Yeah.
mhm. Agree. Agree. So, which is why we're all here, right? So, I guess to, wrap it up, just to recap, exactly what everyone else here said. There's a lot of our day to day of our business journey is all different, but we all have in common is that it's the flexibility and how much the business can kind of work for you in the background. So you can spend more time in stuff that you want to do, right? And that's the best part. So so I guess I have anybody else had anything to add up before?
I had
Yeah,
one thought while you were talking.
yeah,
What's interesting is when you start, of course, that you spend a bit more time because
Mhm.
we're doing the learning and the training and the
Yeah.
testing. And what I've seen is the longer you're doing things, of course, you learn, like with any job, I would say, or any hobby you want to do, you learn with time. But we also see that with people who have been in the business longer, and you see their success not only in the earnings of what they earn, but also in the time, because you spend less
Yeah.
and less time once you know what you're doing, and the automation is in the background. So
yeah,
with that, it becomes really easier and easier and quicker. I like to reread and read and reread to make sure I got it right. So
Me too.
other people learn at once. So but yeah, it's also looking forward to it, and it feels that way too. You really feel the difference when you know that the things are working.
yeah. hmm
I think for me, it's the testimony. I really get encouraged, like when I hear how people started, just like me, with not so much knowledge, and seeing their stories and seeing where they started from, and where they are.
Hmm.
Like that really, really, really encourages me. So that really keeps me
It's,
going every day.
yeah.
Yeah.
It makes it so much easier. I mean, everything is there for us to just follow what other
Mm-hmm.
people have done. So
Mhm.
that mentoring that we get, we know it's going to work because we see it. It's proven, and we see it every day. So it does encourage us, and it also makes it not so difficult, I would say, because we know, okay, today let's just continue on the way we are, and then we know we'll get there just like everyone else did or
Right.
did. It's
And,
Or
yeah.
and just
continue.
thinking how we started, like our first go live, you remember how it was the first day?
Yeah.
Like we were like, okay, how is it done? With some technical issues, and this being like this is our fourth, I think, our
Yes.
third, yeah,
Oh, that's true.
and
Yeah.
every day we are becoming better. So
Yeah.
indeed,
That's right.
Yeah, the
but
first the first two were like the first one was a challenge, but we made it on time. The second was another type of challenge, but we made it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't see what happens in the background when we're
Yeah.
oh
testing
yes,
things for the first time. But it makes you feel good too when you're learning all these things, right?
Yeah.
It's like, wow, we could do that.
And I think that's
Yeah.
part of the life or the journey that we have, right? In the, like you said, Veronica, they don't see the background of it, but that's a journey, the day in our life of the business journey that we have. We have all the learning curves, and then something all new, and then we gotta learn it again, and then or either go back to it. Then
Yeah, and
We
the other
even learn
side of that. I'm sorry, Sandy.
No, go ahead.
When you actually do learn and you feel confident in something, and then you see in our chat groups, because there's so many people in this business, there's the whole world is included. And I saw someone today needing help. It made me feel so good that I could actually help them and not just be helped. That it's really, people help each other any minute, and you just give it on and you pass it on and you give it forward, and everybody moves forward. That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's just,
Empowering everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we have so much people coming in and not coming in. We have so much people coming in with so brand new, and then you have the olds and the news, and they just all merge. And so it's a never stop ending of welcoming so much new business owners in this community. So we have, we got the really newbies and you got the really experienced ones, and it's just never stop learning, right? So I just feel like,
and it's rewarding. Yeah, it's really rewarding when you can help someone else to build their business so that their life changes.
Right.
Like ours has or is. Yeah.
Right. Because we all
learn from. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say we even learn from like our mistakes, what we did wrong, and then what we need to fix for next time, So it's all a learning curve, And like even like for some business owners, like when I heard their stories, they say, okay, we have to follow the training, because sometimes they want to go ahead and we don't follow the training, so we get into trouble. But we realize we learn from our mistakes, like you gotta follow the training.
Yeah. So thank you. Thank you everyone for all that's watching and will be watching the replay. Any parting words from anyone? Encouraging words to anyone? I guess to invite them.
Wish you all
or
a nice
whatnot.
week. Wonderful week. Yeah. Ahead.
Well, if you wanna, if you wanna learn more about the business, you can go to any of our pages and register with your name and email address, and we'll send you the information. If you want to change, also, take more control of your life, or have an extra side of income,
Yeah, take a look, because it doesn't cost anything to take a look, but it can cost a lot if you don't, in the wrong way.
That's right.
But of course, everyone has to see and look inside and see if it resonates with them. But it doesn't cost anything to look. So go for it. Just like we
mention that all of us, the 5 of us, we started with zero knowledge about this business, but we are here. So if you're thinking that you may not know what to do, there are thousands of business owners that you could call anytime you need.
Yeah, our community is global, so that's why it's 24/7 support.
Yeah, just right now, I mean, Lala, I'm wondering what the weather is like in Hawaii, because here in Switzerland, it certainly isn't the same.
It's very sunny and blue skies.
And warm.
And warm. It's hot.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
nice.
come visit you one day.
Yes, and speaking of that, it's because it was funny, because prior to this, I was talking to my husband about, and he knows this whole global, our global is so globally, right? So I was like, yes, we're going live, and in this business partner, we have a business partner who's in Switzerland. I was talking about you, Veronica, and his eyes roll up. He's like, can we go? I go, yeah. You meet so many people in this business that you're like, where do you live? I'll come into you, and then we'll come to you.
Yeah,
So
I mean, that's also, it creates time to travel. It creates finances to travel, and it creates friendship to travel too.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like any part of the globe, we're like, I think someone in our business partner lives there, so we can go and connect.
Just right on chat. So,
Right.
Anybody there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we just want to thank you again for everyone tuning in, and for the replays. Catch us again next week, Sunday, with a different topic. So keep an eye on that. Like what Sandy said, follow us in all our different platforms. Visit us on our website if you're ready to take that change, and you want to change your current situation, or you just want to look into it. Like what Veronica said, there's no cost to look. And it's always, I always say it's always the first step is always the hardest to do, but it's the most important step to take. And I feel like that really resonated in me. So if you're ready to take that chance and to jump in and look at it, because there's nothing, you won't lose anything. You just kind of look, but at least you know that you had looked into it, because this may not be for you, it may not, it may be, but at least you won't regret and not have the what ifs whether you looked into it or not, because this could be your changing course that you're looking for. So we just want to thank you again to everyone. We hope that you guys tune in again next week, Sunday. And so we just pray and bless that you guys have a beautiful week. I guess say bye everyone.
Have a good week.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Bye, everyone.
See you next week.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Have a great week, everyone.
Ciao.
Bye.